EcoOutbackTours.com. Eco Wonder from Down Under. Yes, team. So got the eco machine here. Morning, team. Just walking through the city. It's Wednesday morning. Just wanted to share a few thoughts before I forget. I was going to make a video on Friday, but I just wanted to say some things now. Walking through the city down George Street, which is the main street in Sydney. It's 11 o'clock or something, or near that, and yeah, just getting that feeling of the mood around the world, and I can sense it here in Sydney. It's almost like a feral sort of feel, that it's just a bit of despair. You know, the Australian government is doing a lot more than a lot of other governments around the world as far as providing income support for the loss of business, which is great. But just a few thoughts. I'm thinking about where that money's going to go. People will be spending it on rent, food. Because small businesses have closed down, a lot of money will be going straight to big corporations. Will be going straight to like Woolies, Coles, and a lot of overseas businesses as well. People will be spending money on Amazon, or that money will be going out of the country. So a lot of money will probably be going out of the country. People will probably be paying off mortgages and things like that. That money's going to go to the banks. Property developers, that money sits in property, real estate. That's not going to help anyone. There's way too much money in Australia in property. Our real estate is way overinflated in value. That's not going to help the economy. That money has to go back down to the bottom, and the money has to be invested in sustainable things. We know that there are some ventures in Australia. The gas companies are realising the folly of all this gas and mining investment, and they're starting to work with other big foreign corporations overseas and trying to develop a proper hydrogen system. A lot of that money is going to go out of the country. And I'm already reading that the local communities are not getting a say in the sustainable ventures in their area. So, yeah, as I said, I'm reading that these big mining companies and energy companies that have been fleecing the country and the citizens of this country for over 60 years, 60, 70 years. Now they want to get into the sustainable economy, and they're not involving the communities. Well, I'm warning them not to do that, because the new economy won't be like that. Local communities are going to have a say and a controlling factor in the way that things are developed, and I'm warning them not to go down that road, because they will fail. We're not going to have that old, greedy, polluting economy that we had from 50, 60 years ago. Anyway, I won't go into that too much. That's all I want to say. But yeah, just a feeling of dejection and like a feral city. Something like, feels like something from one of those movies, like, you know, one of those apocalyptic movies. So yeah, there's a lot of bureaucracy here. There's a lot of money going into central services. They need to start thinking about a new strategy, how to enliven the spirit. It's basically money should be spent in a micro level, and there should be a more hands-on effect. I haven't thought about the exact details of how they can do this, but yeah, the city has a different kind of atmosphere now. Anyway, I just want to leave you with those thoughts. I'm going to sign out now. Thanks. Stay, make eco fun.